section of the Gala Mize Gardens. We're going to take a walk. Good evening, everybody. We're out under these beautiful pine trees. We've bought y'all here before. We come here quite often. We don't always video when we're here though. But I thought we'd give y'all a little walking video, little talking, or if I could keep up with comments, I could do a live when I walk, but I don't think that would work. I can barely keep up with Brinley and Nugget. And boy, they're on the trail. They smell new smells. There was only 2 cars out front. I think we waited late enough that nobody's here. Those little azaleas blooming over there. And that's something. Look at this one blooming in September. Y'all, I didn't know azaleas bloomed in September. Look at that. Now I've seen them around here bloom in, January before. That pretty little maple. It's beautiful down here. I got my app on so it'll tell me how far I walked. I always forget. Come on, Brinley. I don't know what she's smelling, but she ain't wanting to leave it behind. Nugget can't do much over a mile. But every time I come here, I forget to turn the app on. Every time we walk anywhere else, I turn the app on to tell me how far I walked. She talks to you. She'll tell you how many minutes it took to walk it, how far it was. I've used the same app for years. And every once in a while, I look at my total of all those years, and it blows my mind. And I'm not even going to attempt to tell you the number, because right off the top of my head, I don't remember. Y'all, I don't know what that is, and the sign down there is gone. But isn't that pretty? I walked through here a million times. I hadn't even noticed it. There's hydrangeas. They hadn't cleaned up. See, since this flooded, it washed all that concrete out. All this flooded. They hadn't cleaned up. All these, y'all, I have a side bag, shoulder crossbody bag on, and they keep going around me and tangling up in that bag. I bought her some water and bought them a bowl, like I always do, but I usually bring a backpack. Y'all, couldn't find my backpack. And it was getting late. See the sun going down? It's orange, orange, orange. Isn't that pretty? And I wanted to come and walk before it got dark. I had to get a couple of gift bags at the Dollar Tree, and when I was in town earlier, totally went by Dollar Tree and forgot. Got home with the gifts and didn't have the bag. And tomorrow's the party, so I told the pups, we got to go back to get bags, so we might as well go on to the park and walk today, since we're going to be over there anyway. Dollar Tree's right down the street. So I thought, we're coming to get gifts, but gift bags. Now see, Brinley going behind me? She's going to wrap right up in this purse. I don't know why she does that. It's so aggravating. Come on, y'all don't need up in there. That's probably where another dog went to the bathroom. Come on. I don't think we have to worry about cats over here, but other people do walk their dogs. Now look, now Nugget did it. Go right behind me instead of just coming back around on the other side, y'all. And I shortened the leash. Look, look, look. There she goes. Y'all hang on. I got to pull her back around here. It's hard to hold both of them, the bag and the phone. And see, and I take up the slack out of the leash, and she's still gonna do it. Big old water hose over there. So we're out here doing something. I hear that bird. Y'all know, somebody that knows a bird, just tell me what that bird is. I can't see it, but I can hear it. It's probably going to roost, telling us good night. Look, all this sand washed up over the asphalt over here. See, that's what I was saying. Every time I've come since that flood, they haven't cleaned any. All this is supposed to be trail over here by this creek. And it's all covered with sand. I don't know if they just hadn't had time to do it or if they ain't gonna do it. Yeah, all this is supposed to be asphalt trail. This is the base for the asphalt. I'm wondering if it washed the asphalt away. Because this white gravel is what they put down for the base. And then they put the blacktop over it. It may have washed it away, y'all. You know, asphalt ain't that heavy. Now, Brindley, listen. You're going to have to quit pulling. You're going to have to quit pulling. I know you're excited. I know you're excited to be at the park, but you're going to have to quit pulling. You're hurting Mama's arm. Brindley, listen to me. Listen to me. Brindley Star. You're going to have to settle down. You know I'm talking to you. You're wearing yourself out, and we have just got started. Stop pulling now. Stop pulling. Y'all, I don't know. I have to get on to her sometime. I have to pull the leash up real tight and make her stop doing that. If I get off this video, which I guess I'll do, I can grab her with my other hand and get her back here with me, and she'll quit doing that. I don't know. She just gets real. She does that on our road sometimes when we walk on our road. She just gets real excited to go. And she'll just pull and pull. And when you got arthritis in your hands, oh, let's go this way. We were going that way, but there's a lady jogging, so I'm not going to go bother her. Y'all, I'm sorry. I know this is terrible quality. I'm going to get off here because I can't do anything with her right now. I got to try to get her under control. Well, she calmed down for a minute, and I think it's because I turned the video off. Now, I've turned the video back on, and she's pulling again. Y'all remember when we had the house phones and you got on the phone and the kids started acting up? I think that's what she's doing. I think she knows Mama's talking on the phone and she's going to act up. But if she keeps pulling, she's going to be exhausted here in a minute and she'll have to stop. Yeah, she totally quit. And we've walked a whole lap around this place. And she quit. There's a couple of ladies jogging. So I came over this way so I could video a little bit more, not bother them. It's really nice out here. Very pleasant. It's probably about 30 minutes before dark. Sun's already going down. The clouds are really pretty. We're going to make one more lap around and then we'll probably be done. They're cleaning up some more over there. Y'all, I just seem like they're not doing very much over here when we come. It's like they work on the other side over there, on the other side of the road. Maybe we'll go over there next time. Actually, that's where I was going today, and I got in the wrong lane. So this was left off the highway and the other way was right, and I was going to go to the other side, was my full intention, and go down by the creek and sit in the swings for a little bit. And I didn't do it. So, I don't know. Maybe the Lord didn't want us over there for some reason, huh? Now that trail goes a long, long way back up through acres and acres and acres and acres of woods. And I did a video up through there one day. That's where I got lost. That's where I got lost, back up in there. And I came out by a building that I recognized. That's on this, you can see down there the highway traffic going by. And I recognized the building, and I came out on that highway and walked down that highway because it was about this time of day. I was going to my niece's ball game, and I was going to walk before we went to the ball game. And it took longer walking back up in there than I anticipated. And so I came down the highway because I was scared if I went back through the woods to find my way out, which, I mean, eventually I would have come out somewhere. But I didn't want it to get dark because I didn't have no flashlight. Well, everybody has laughed at me about that. I mean, I know all three, well, two of the streets. If you walk through the woods and get lost, you're going to come out on one of the roads. Like this one's over here, but the other side where that trail goes, there's two other streets. So this whole part is surrounded by three roads that I'm very familiar with. But I don't know how many acres this park is, but it's big. Very big. But we're going to go down here and take a left and go back around to the car. Y'all, I'm seeing lots of lightning bugs. There's lightning bugs out there everywhere. I guess I've never been over here this late before because I don't remember seeing lightning bugs. We have them at our house. When we was kids, we couldn't wait for this time of day. I don't know if y'all can see those lightning bugs, but they're all up in those trees. It won't focus. It won't focus, y'all. I don't see them now. I thought maybe if I stop, there's some by those trees. The big pine tree to the right. I can't tell in the video if it's picking them up or not. But they're all up in there. Anyway, we used to catch them. And Daddy would let us take them in the bedroom at night. And we'd have to turn them loose the next morning. There's a whole bunch up in here, up in those trees also. But we'd see who could catch the most. And then we'd go to bed and we'd watch the fireflies in the jar until we fell asleep. I don't even know that kids do that anymore. We would catch baby catfish out of the creek where I live. We would stand and let the current go past our feet. We would lift a rock, and there used to be a lot of fish in there. And those baby catfish, anywhere from an inch to bigger, would nestle up against those little rocks, and we'd pick those rocks up and let the current take the sand away, and we'd scoop them up, and we'd see who could catch the most catfish with their hands. All the kids in the neighborhood would ride bicycles and do stuff like that, catch water bugs, catch crawfish. We stayed outside all day long. We got called in for a meal and went back out. We didn't know what staying in the house was. And we wasn't allowed to watch TV. You watch TV at night with your family. Usually whatever your daddy wanted to watch. Now you're going to have to come back here. I about had it with you. Don't make me act up in front of everybody. But I'm fixing to if you don't settle your hiney down. Come back here. You know what you're supposed to be doing. Now just stop for a minute. You know when I pull back on that leash, you're supposed to stop. We need to go over here and get a drink of water. Okay, y'all, I'm going to go over to this bench and give them some water. Well, y'all, I may have been videoing on the wrong speed. I just noticed when I was just turned the camera back on. So I may not even get to load half of what I thought I've recorded. But we're about to get out of here. So if there's like you feel like there's skipped parts in the video, that's because I recorded it on slow motion and couldn't upload it. So I don't think y'all want to watch it in slow motion. But we're on our last little lap, fixing to go back across the bridge and head to the car and get home and get the chickens up. There's the lightning bugs. There's one right in front of us, y'all. I don't know if it caught it. It's down by Brindley. I don't know. I'll have to watch the video and see if the camera picked them up. And I may have been recording on the wrong speed, because I just realized when I started to cut that on that it was on slow motion. So I don't know if that's from pulling Brindley around and the phone was in my pocket and it just got shuffled over, or what the heck happened. But anyway, we're going back across the bridge and the car's right up there in that opening. So y'all be blessed. Know you're loved. Jesus loves you more. Thanks for going walking with me. Don't forget to say your prayers. Okay guys, we made it out of the park. We're headed home to put the chickens up. We'll see y'all on the next adventure.